What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to know when the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. It's never too early for a draft video in my book. Last year, I was not too happy with that pick. So hopefully we can get something good this year. We have a lot of picks, but I'm not even going to go off that. I'm just saying, who knows what the Knicks are going to do with them picks come, the trade deadline. People speculating that the New York Knicks are going to make moves. There is a couple of moves I would like for the Knicks to make during the trade, but I don't want to give up certain pieces. But with that being said, this video is all about that. But we're going to dive into it, because if we have to give up certain pieces, Obi Toppin, I got a replacement for him right here. We're going to start off right here. First person up on this video is Taylor Hendricks. Power forward from out of Central Florida. Scouts are buzzing right now. People are talking about his stock is rising, so I don't know if he will be there when the New York Knicks get the chance to draft, but who knows? Like I said, the Knicks have a plethora of picks. Who knows what they do in that draft? They move their pick. They slated right now somewhere in the 2019 to get that first round pick, but we do have Dallas pick, so that's around 22nd pick. But this kid, like I said, the scouts has been buzzing. People been talking about his stock is rising. They've been talking about this kid defense, but what's very intriguing is that this dude can light it up from downtown. He's shooting over 41% from downtown. He's constantly having them big moment games where, finishes and flashes where he also play above the rim. And that's what I mean by he can replace Obi Toppin. Like I said, people are talking about right now, but until last month, he was going unknown. A lot of people he came into the college quiet. He was a quiet, unknown, quiet guy. But he has to work on things. I'm going to get further into it. He figures to continue raising his confidence, because I know I just skipped the line right there about his confidence, because he's not aggressive enough. And I know Obi Toppin, that's where Obi Toppin will have an advantage over his Obi Toppin aggressive, but this guy is skilled. What I mean by skill, he can hit the three. He's a high flyer. He can run up and down the floor. But what I like about him is his defense. So right off the bat, he will be able to come into the league onto the New York Knicks, that is, and contribute on offense and defense. That's something Obi Toppin took at least a year and a half, 2 years to really get. I know a lot are going to say that's because Tom Thibodeau didn't want to play the young guys, but we seen him when he did get him. He was hesitant to make shots because Obi Toppin, that is, because he was a little nervous. But I think this kid right here, he's so confident, even though he's not that aggressive, but he still have confidence in his abilities, that he won't be looking over his shoulder. That was Obi Toppin's biggest problem. Instead of relying on his skills and his game, he was worrying about making mistakes, so he made plenty of mistakes. I think this guy can come in, and even if we do got Obi Toppin, we don't know. A lot of people want Julius Randle out of here, so who knows what'll happen before the trade deadline. The way Julius Randle played in that Indiana Pacers game, after having a spectacular 2 weeks, he looked very distracted, and like he got word or something, like what the Knicks was going to do and what their future was with him. I'm speculating. That's what I'm going to say right now. I'm speculating. But the way he looked like he knew that he would not be in the New York Knicks, or maybe they said to him, this is Jalen Brunson's team. But either way, this kid can come in, and I think he'd be better than Obi Toppin, and I think he can be a replacement for Julius Randle in about 2 or 3 years. That's because he's a freshman right now, and he got to get stronger and get to know who he really is as a basketball player. But he has the talent. He's very defensive-minded, and he can hit that three-point shot. So this kid should be something special. Like I said, he should be something special coming into the league. I really didn't get up into his pros and his cons, so let me hit you with some of that right now. Y'all can see that right there. Hold on for a second real quick. His stats, strengths, and stat weaknesses. Like I said, his strength is that he don't turn the ball over that much. He's a projected NBA three-point shooter. He's knocking down his free throws, and he don't get in foul trouble too much. He's at the right age to be drafted, and his assist to turnover ratio is very good, it's low. Like I said, his three-point shot is up there. But when you come to his weaknesses, his defensive rebounds, um, his free throw rate, he don't get to the line enough. Because I said he's not aggressive. That would have to be changed once he get into the NBA. He needs more steals, and he's a power forward. I'm not going to hawk him for that. And his field goal percentage, like I said, he's shooting the ball well from downtown, but he have to work on that field goal percentage. I'm gonna get to his field goal percentage in a minute right after I hit you with his stats and weaknesses, points and his 2-point shots. He's a number 5 power forward and 23 top ranking. Excuse me. But like I said, he has to work on his field goal percentage, which is not that bad. You ask me, he's shooting the ball right now at 47% from the field. So I don't really know what the scouts and them talking about. Maybe he was doing that before his freshman year got ticked off, or beginning, because he had been taking off these last few weeks. Like I said, scouts have getting to know him more and more. From downtown, he's shooting 39%. Like I said, yeah. So like I said, he's each game he's up in his stats. He's getting better. So these are probably old stats from him, and I do apologize. Like I say, he is averaging 14 points a game. And let's go over to something else. Let me see something real quick. I want to get a true scouting report on him. That was my analysis, really. They said Hendricks has been flying under the radar, playing at UCF, but he's a big-time talent with the first-round potential. They say he might get drafted somewhere around in the mid first round or early second round pick. He have great size for a wing, and he have a sweet shooting stroke. He have great touch on his jumper, and he projects to be a high 3-point shooter in the next level. At 6'9" with a strong frame, Hendricks is a bouncy athlete who can get off the floor effortlessly, and is a true above the rim player. He has great movement for a player's size and easily passes the eye test. And that's what I mean by this kid, in my opinion. I don't know if he'll be as good coming in as Obi Toppin is right now at this moment, but he would be way better than Obi Toppin was when Obi Toppin first came to us as a rookie. That's just my opinion. And I'm sorry I didn't even let y'all get to see your stats up there. So let's hit you with some of his stats before I talk about this next player. And it's not going to be long that I'm going to hit you with them stats. But this next player, I'm not going to lie, he's very intriguing to me. I really do like this kid. And in my opinion, he's a player that the New York Knicks would need. He would fit in what the New York Knicks are trying to do. So let's just get right over to this kid real quick. And some of y'all might know him, some of y'all might not. Brice Sensabaugh. And this kid, to me, is... All right, what can I say about him? I know he's bulky for his size, you know what I'm saying? 235 pounds, and he's limited athletically, but to be honest with you, he's a strong dude, and he can be he can score. You know what I'm saying? He can be a nice scorer on the wing. He has been too efficient for the New York Knicks. After you look at him, he's shooting 52% from the field, and he get to his spots effortlessly. The mid-range shot is water, and he's also shooting three-pointer at 46%, and he's attempting at least maybe 4.5. So that's like 5 threes a game, and he's hitting that at 46%. And what I like about this kid is that he's a combo player. He's a shooting guard and a small forward. So coming off the bench, he would give us that spark that everybody was hoping that Cam Reddish would give us. And this in my opinion, there's still time for Cam Reddish to improve his game and be a way better player than Cam Reddish. That's the thing about it. Both these guys, in my opinion, and y'all can tell me what y'all think in the comment section, they both will come in and be much better players as rookies than Obi Toppin and Cam Reddish. And I'm comparing him to Cam Reddish because we thought Cam Reddish was going to be that wing that we all wanted. RJ Barrett, in my opinion, y'all already know how I feel about RJ Barrett. He's living up to that in my book. You know what I'm saying? He scored 27 points on his first game back. I know he can be like a water faucet, hot and cold, but I like the kid. I think RJ Barrett would be a star. We have Quickly on his team, and if you can go back and check, I should have put, matter of fact, I'm going to put a link to my other video that quickly will be a all-star. I did a video about him, a 5-year projection, and he looked like he about to blow my expectations away and exceed that 5-year expectation that I gave him, and probably be an all-star next year. And hopefully he still be on the New York Knicks. But if not, I hope the Knicks can get something really good for him if they're going to trade him. But these two players are very interesting and intriguing players, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about them in the comment section. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.